Got him. Now, I was just saying to the camera, mate, I think we might have a little one on here. Well, welcome back, folks. Welcome this week to Ulverston. We're up on the River Leven, fishing for flounder. Now, this is possibly the first time I've ever had a proper dedicated flatty bashing session. Caught plenty of flatties in my past, but never actually had a session where I've gone somewhere specifically to target flounder. Like I say, we're up on the River Leven. I'm here with Matty from Achios. I've got a wedding over in Clitheroe later on, and I just thought, tell you what, take him up on his offer. He's promised me some big flatties. Let's see what he's got. So here we are. The tide has filled in behind us. We got here nice and early. Matty was all set up, ready and waiting for the tide to come in. In fact, Matty's into a lovely fish there. Cracker that, mate. It is a good one. It's a nice little lump to start off the session with.
39 centimetres.
39 centimetres.
Really plump winter fish. Great condition.
Yeah, lovely fish, mate. Well done.
Hopefully many more.
Yeah, nice one. Great start. Well, that's a really good start. Yeah, the tide came racing in, so I was messing about. Matty was all set up, underway, before I'd even got my baits in the water. But we are all set up. Today, because we are flatty bashing, I'm fishing light, so I've got the air light with me, 20-pound braid, fishing through to big, long, flowing traces. Now, I've got a homemade one and a shop bought one, and funnily enough, they're both exactly the same. I didn't plan it that way. The homemade rig I've got on the air light is 70-pound main body with big flowing hook lengths, size 1 hooks and a couple of glow beads. And then the shop bought rig, which is on the other rod, is exactly the same, just with some more glitzy glam bits, some sparkly shiny bits. Now, I'm not sure whether they're to catch fish or catch anglers, but we're going to find out. The other rod that I'm fishing with today is another loaned rod. I'm sure you're fed up of hearing me talk about loaned rods, but like I say, I'm up fishing with Matty. He has offered me a go with the new Endurance Pro Max. Now, I'm not going to bore you with the details of it. There's plenty of information out there. Maybe if I can convince him to let me keep it for a little bit, we'll do a full review on it. But that is the setup. So we've got 2 rods out, all underway. The tide's in. We've got about 2.5 hours, I think, till high water. Like I say, Matty is acting as my local guide. He's my point of contact. We're going to fish until we can't fish anymore. He says it should fish well all the way up to high water. Then it might go a little bit quiet until the sandbars in front of us uncover again, and then we should get another run. So let's go. First ever dedicated flatty bashing session. It ain't that, did it either? Yeah. That was a great start to the session. Little rattle, I was busy messing about with the mites, which mites are playing up once again. And I reckon that one's going to get measured, so I think I'm going to claim that one as my PB. Right, I'll get him hooked and we'll give you a proper look at it. Oh, there we go. Right, lovely little flounder to start the day, start the session. So we've just weighed in £1 7 ounces, 34 centimetres. Cracking start. I'm chuffed to pieces with that. Matty has told me we will get bigger today, so let's see if we can beat my PB in one session. I reckon we've got another one on here. Matty's just had a brilliant brace. I tell you what, I thought it was going to be fairly clean ground here, but it's fairly snaggy. No, it's just snagged up. Okay.
41 and a 39.
31 and a 39. I'll tell you what. 41.
41 and a 39.
I'd say 31 sounds a bit small for that lot.
Plastic that, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll deal with that in a minute. Let's have a quick look at these, mate. So Matty's just said to me after that first fish there's a good chance of breaking the 40 mark today. And here we are. Bring it down to you.
So the biggest one is 41 centimetres.
Yeah.
Really good thick fish. And that one's 39.
41 and a 39.
Couple of crackers.
Brilliant, mate, yeah.
I'm getting giddy then, I thought it was something better. Yeah, 2 real good ones.
2 real good ones, yeah. So yeah, we're doing really well. Well, Matty's doing really well, he's slaying it at the minute. I'm going to unjam this one, hopefully we get it loose. I think there is a little something rattling around on the end of there. Anyway, I'll get that sorted and I shall bring you right back. Right, there we go, a little persuasion, we're up. Question is, have we got anything on? Now, can you see the tip there? If you can, let me turn you around slightly. Now, I'm not going to make this all about this rod, but having picked this up for the first time this morning, the Endurance Pro is now my new favourite rod. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, that is. Oh, a good little fish. I think we've just beat my PB. I think we've just beat my PB. So, there we have it. Fish number 2 for me. 35 centimetres, pound 13 ounces. So, new PB. Second PB in one day. And yeah, Matty's just proven we could go on and beat it again and again and again today. So, great session so far. Really looking forward to this. I'd love to get one of these on that little air light. I think that'd be really good fun. Might have just got my wish. Just had a really good bite on the air light. It's still there, yeah, we're still on. They seem to skate in, don't they, mate, until you get sort of a couple of feet off the edge of the water. Yeah. And as soon as you get them up to about there, look, start. Oh, actually, I've just snagged that one up, but that was a particularly poor example. It's a minnow, that one. Thank you very much, my glamorous assistant.
There you go.
Cheers, mate.
I'll stay here for that.
But yeah, they keep on coming. And that one, I mean, they're not hanging about swallowing these baits. Like I say, that was literally, I watched that bite and struck into it, and he's absolutely engulfed it. So I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll give you a very quick video showing you just how to unhook. I know you've probably seen it 1,000 times and know what you're doing, but for those who are new to flounder fishing, let me show you a very quick way of unhooking a deep hooked fish. Like I say, a lot of you probably know this, you can use the disgorger. I'm just using the forceps this morning, but deep hooked flatty. So you just come up through the top of the gill plates, you're nowhere near any of the gills. You come up to the top of the gill plate, just snag your line, pull the line back through. Now then, as you pull that line back through, what you should be able to do is just a swift little pull. Pull, 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 what he says, and that hook will turn. And then, as you can see there, you've got your hook. Just grab hold of the hook, quick press, back out through the mouth, and there you have it. And then a lot of that lot comes out, just as simple as that. And that little fish has got loads of fight left in him. Well, so far we're having a cracking little session, about an hour in. Really no complaints, absolutely brilliant. One thing I will say is the jacket's had to come out. I'll do a little clip on my phone and I'll show you. Over there we've got bright blue skies and sunshine. That side is jet black up towards the lakes. Now I think we're going to miss it, but there is that real cold chill in the air. So yeah, the jacket's come on. I don't want to think anybody that I'm misleading you or anything like that, but yeah, it's dropped pretty chilly. Dropped pretty chilly. I did see the odd little knock on this. I was hoping it would develop into a big knock. Let's see. We've got, oh, a little bit of a fullback then. Now I know I said I wasn't going to bore you with it, but the Endurance does come with 2 tips. You've got the soft tip, which is the one that I'm using at the minute. Oh, now! Hey? Got him. Now I was just saying to the camera, mate, I think we might have a little one on here.
Oh wow,
That is a slab. The very slightest of little rattles that I've been watching, waiting for it to develop. And that is a monster of a flounder. I think I'm going home now, mate. That's it, that's me done. Third PB of the day. Oh, an absolute slab of a fish, 42 centimetres. I'll take that. PB number 3. Alright, well there we go then. Unhooked. An absolute lump of a flounder. 42 centimetres, £2 7 ounces. Absolutely smashing my PBs today. I don't think we can get much better than that. I think we're done here today. Well, not only has Matty put us on the fish, look at that, he's also provided lunch. What a top lad. Another little baby just landed on the air like an hour ago. I'd be well chuffed with that, but after that 42 centimetre lump, seems like small fry. Matty was just saying, thinks we're about on the turn of the tide now, so what I might do is stick some fish baits out, see if I can't find a slightly bigger, better stamp. Although I think it's going to be, going to have to be going some to beat that last one. My breeze is just picking up, and I can't tell whether I've got another bite on the right-hand rod, but it has gone a little bit quiet since the turn of tide. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to move this lead ever so slightly, sort of half a rod length. Let it settle. Give it a second. Roll down, and then I'm just going to move it another half a rod length and let it settle. Because what you tend to find, flatties are predatory fish. There you go. That was a bite. I might have just missed it. But yeah, flatties are predatory little fish. So they will lie on the bottom and wait for something to come past. And what you tend to find is you could have a fish sat there looking at your bait, and as you lift the rod tip, you just drag that bait slightly, all of a sudden trick them into an ambush. And that is another cracking flounder. Like I say, just moving that lead a couple of feet at a time. That's a lovely, lovely fish. Again, deep hook, so it's proper gone for that bait. But yeah, lovely fish. Get him on hook, get him sent back. Matty into yet another double shot. I tell you, might have brought me to his mark, but he's certainly shown me how to fish it. Well done, mate. Yeah.
Really nice winter fish.
Get your photo. Right. Clean the lens off. It's the only problem when it rains.
Yeah.
Nice one, mate. Very well done. Right, sausages are nearly done. It's just about to start plating up. I've just had a nice little bite on the Endurance. Don't know if you'll see it in the GoPro or not, but the sandbar is just starting to uncover in the background. It's right at the back. Tell you what, there must be some silt moving through here, because now we missed it. That's the question. Move it a little bit. So there we go, we're in. And I tell you what, I can't because you're all glued down. Let me undo the tripod quickly. Most of these fish have been deep up, so hopefully we're not going to lose this fish messing about with the camera angles and whatnot. Or I'll move this and then the GoPro battery will die. GoPros are brilliant. So you wanted to do something, let me set you up there. What does that look like? Bring this fish in and you should be able to see it dive. I can bring it in front of the camera. Just watch this fish. But, well, no, didn't want to play ball, but there we go. Another little flounder. There we are then. Another lovely little flounder. You might be bored of seeing these by now, but I'm certainly not bored of catching them. I've lost count. Lost count. It's another one. Sausages are done, so let's get some breakfast on. Whoa! Just about to bait up and prepare some bluey baits, some fish baits, to see if we can't find a better stamp of fish. There's that little knot just then. Now the tide is running pretty hard. Might be something. There we go, we're on. I was going to say, it could have been something just brushing past the line. There is a little bit of weed, but nothing there. Oh, hello. Nothing that's going to cause us any drama. It's got a fair bit of weight to it. There we go. But unfortunately, the shop leader knot got snagged up, so I'm going to have to handball it. Bear with me. Right then. Absolutely clonking fish. Clonking fish. I think he just nominated himself for dinner. With lip hooks as well. Look at that, that's a rarity. That's the first one that's been lip hooked today. One hooked. Now we need for tools. Yeah, there we go. Another cracking fish. Hopefully you can see that in camera. We'll keep him for dinner, I think. Got some nice thickness to him. So he's coming home. Alright, let me show you these fish baits, because we need them now. Alright, we're going to do this real quick because, like I say, I was going to prepare this ready for bringing that rod in and swapping the baits, but the hand has been forced somewhat. So, it's a large bluey. I'm just going to take probably 1.5 inches of it, split that section in two, thread it onto your baiting needle. Now, what I will say is, because I'm using small hooks, always offset that slightly so that your hook sits, like your hook point still sits proud. And then with this one, again, same thing, keep it as close to the skin as possible. I'm just going to take a baiting elastic, and I'm using a fine baiting elastic because small baits, small hooks. And we're just going to go round and round and round and round and round. One, and then again, second one. I'm just going to go round and round and round and round and round. Right, there you go. So 2 little fish baits on your baiting needle. Bring you around here. Smallest of the day. I'll let me try and get that on camera. I might have to zoom in though. Go on, hold it up. Alright then, and then I shall just show you on this one if I can. So, like I say, size 1 hooks, on your baiting needle, hold your line nice and tight, and then just thread that around and onto your hook. And there you have. It's almost like a mini ray bait, but we're after a ray sized flounder instead. Let's move them beads up, make sure that will float round. There we go. See if there's some big hungry flounders out there. Got a little tap on the far rod. And endurance. Just the slightest little nudges. Not sure if you'll have seen it in the GoPro. I've got that one in fairly close. It's a bit backwards really, because I sent the air light out long and brought this one in close. Let's just see. Yeah, there we go. We're in. We're in. Oh, hello. They really do move around well in these shallows. Oh, it's just a babby. Just a babby. Very well hooked. Now let me show you that hook placement. Show you the hook placement with them fish baits. Look at that. Beautifully hooked. I think that bait is probably going to go back out again. Because I'm starting to feel a little bit lazy, if I'm honest. More fished out. Who would have thought you'd hear that on this channel? More fished out. I've lost count of what number that is. But yet another lovely, lovely River Leven flounder. That's the other thing. GoPros are probably the single easiest way to ruin a fishing session. Terrible things. Right then folks, well, that is the smallest one of the day. I think on that note, we're going to call it quits. Right, well, I know I said I'd leave it on that last one, but look at that for a slab. It's not quite gone PB, another 42 centimetre, 43 centimetre fish, pound 15 ounces, but an absolute specimen and a clonker to finish this session off. Yeah, chuffed to pieces of that. On the Endurance Pro Max, like I say, I'm not going to bore you with it. You can find loads of information on the Akios socials. Cracking little rod though. I think I'm going to have to look into one of them. Wow, well, what a session. What a session. Massive thanks to Matty for bringing me down, showing me the rope, showing me the mark. And yeah, he promised some good fish. I think I beat my PB 3 times in one session. Some absolute cracking stamper flounder. I hope you've enjoyed it. A little bit different to what we normally do. We normally go out chasing all sorts of stuff. Like I say, this was a session targeting one specific fish, the flounder, and we got plenty of them. So I hope it's not bored you too much. I hope you've enjoyed it. Yeah, what a cracking little session. I'm made up with that. I have once again 0 plans for the next session. God knows where we're going to get out. Possibly out chasing cod somewhere. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and until next time, take care and tight lines.